If some person is passing on the road or some person has seen the offense, the person is committing the offense, then he should not wait for the police. Even private person can immediately catch that accused.
Yeah.
And can tie up that accused and surrender that person to the police. Daily, 2 or 3 news about the sexual abusement of the children. So to take the strict action to punish that accused, that particular law, POCSO Act, is enacted. The woman cannot be arrested after sunset and between sunrise.
Yeah.
Not at night time. So sometimes police are misusing the powers. After the sunset also, the police visit the woman accused house and immediately arrest the. That is not permissible in law.
Okay.
Even after arrest also, it is the right of the accused to inform his advocate, along with their relatives also.
Okay.
He can demand to the police that I want to inform my advocate that I have been arrested. Even the right are given under the constitution also. People has to understand. They should not fear from the police. They have to immediately file a complaint before the magistrate. In one of the case, I appeared in the Sohrabuddin encounter case.
Okay.
That while conducting the trial, some police officials are also used to do some illegalities in investigation. They are preparing some false evidence to involve the accused in serious crime.
Yeah.
Every advocate has to work hard. Every advocate has to work hard for the person, for those who are defending that person.
Today we are joined by Advocate Jagdish Ramani, a senior advocate practicing in Gujarat High Court as well as Baroda District Court. He is well known for addressing complex cases, and today we'll dive into vast variety of topics, starting from how to deal with police, how to register FIR, as well as talks about the POCSO Act. So this conversation is going to be insightful and unmissable. So watch till the end and let's dive into it.
It is a fact that even today there are many people in our country who doesn't know about their basic rights. So, sir, I want to start with the question that I want to know the rights that people should aware of while dealing with police.
Yes. So certainly, mainly in criminal procedure code, the old code and the new code, both codes provides some provisions, not of the whole act, but some provisions which are useful for the public. They can directly access that provisions.
Yeah.
Sometimes it may be the complainant, it may be the victim. It may be the complainant, it may be the victim. And it may be the private persons who can help the judiciary, who can help the police in preventing the crime and to safeguard the public interest, even to safeguard the law also. This type of procedure mainly provided in the criminal procedure code. Now it becomes the BNSS, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita,
Yeah, it has
2024.
Yeah.
So that law, new amended law has come into force from 1st July 2024 now.
Yeah, it has implemented.
So yes, it is implemented now, but it is required to be understand that before 1st of July 2024, whatever FIR was registered before 1st July 2024 will be governed by the old act.
Okay.
The FIR registered after 1st July 2024 will be governed by the new act. So this is most important factor which the public and other law persons has to be understand. Otherwise, some confusions are there, even between the lawyers and between the students.
Yeah.
And law students. Sometimes students and lawyers and people are asking us that what law will be applied, and sometimes the question arises that in the FIR, the date and time of the offense was committed before 1st July 2024. Then the question was that what law will be applied. So the reply is that once the FIR will be registered after 1st July 2004, naturally the new law will be applied.
Yeah.
So the certain laws, certain provisions are amended which are useful for the public. Just like one provision, always the litigant, generally complainants, in the private complaint, in the police complaint, the people are very much confused. See, our law system on that point is very weak, so far as I can say,
Yeah.
because the litigations are overcrowded and so much litigations are pending, as well as because of the lack of the employees employed in the judiciary, even the police department. The service of summons to the accused and complainant are always delayed. So therefore, sometimes accused are using some tactics not to appear before the court. Not to appear before the court. They are avoiding the service of summons. Even whenever the court will issue the warrant to arrest them.
Yeah.
So sometimes it may happen that police are also favoring the accused not to arrest. So this is one of the useful provision for the public, which is required to be understood very, very minutely. And this provision should not be misused by the public.
Yeah.
Because because law has amended. In IPC, mob lynching, you know the definition of mob lynching and provision inserted in the IPC. Mob lynching. Sometimes illiterate people or some people think they will go with the mob and arrest the person. It may sometimes create some offense also. It may have committed offense also. Sometimes the person who is apprehending arrest from the police may injured by the people also while using this provision. So the provision in the new act as well as old act says that any person, any private person can arrest the person.
Any citizen.
So any citizen, private person. So the thinking of the people is that the accused can only be arrested by the police. Generally, the people are thinking that the people have no right to arrest the accused, those who have committed the offense. So this provision says, the provision is like this: if some person is passing on the road, or some person has seen the offense, the person is committing the offense, then he should not wait for the police. Even private person can immediately catch that accused and can tie up that accused and surrender that person to the police.
I think many people doesn't know about this because mainly
Yes.
whenever this kind of incident happen, usually people wait
Yes.
for police or they are feared because they might get involved in the case and they have to go to the court
Yes.
and all the problems are there. But this is the new thing.
Yes. This is the new thing. So there should be an awareness on the part of the people.
Yeah.
If they will wait for the police, then naturally accused will run away from that place of offense. Sometimes even the evidence of the important evidence of the committing an offense even can be destroyed by the accused also.
Yeah.
So the basic principle behind this provision, to frame this provision, is that immediately even private person can catch the accused. Even some person knows, or some victim knows, or some complainant can even arrest if some police or some investigating agency is not helping him in catching the accused. Police will also, sometimes some police is helping the accused also to avoid the arrest. It may be sometimes it may be happens. So in that case also, complainant can go to the house of the accused and catch the accused, and even he can surrender that accused to the police.
One thing I want to ask, that if any accused go to the offender's house and just catch him, so don't the accused can complain case on the other? Doesn't that
No.
means violence or anything
But
like that?
no. Even so far as to safeguard that, to use that provision, certain restrictions are given in the provision. If some private person is arresting some accused, then he cannot detain more than 6 hours. More than 6 hours.
Okay.
So within 6 hours, private person has to surrender that person
To the police.
or hand over that person to the police immediately. Even if that accused will try to escape from the custody of private person, then also that private person has right to use some force to detain him. But private person cannot assault that accused.
Yeah,
Cannot assault.
that's limitation.
Yes, that's a limitation. Even that person is not permitted, the private person is not permitted to do some assault or to misbehave with the accused. Even that private person, for his safeguard, can use the video recording also. If private person will arrest some person, that accused, and while trying to arrest and while handing over that accused to the police, if that accused will made some allegation against that private person, in that case he can video record that incidents also to safeguard that private person. Even second restriction in this provision is like this, that females should not be arrested by the male.
Okay. Yeah.
Females should not be arrested by the male. Male cannot arrest, because the law says that for the woman, there must be a woman constable should be provided while arresting in a legal way.
Yeah.
So in the same way, private person, woman, can arrest the woman.
Okay.
If we are comparing the law, legal, so far as the powers of police to arrest, powers of police to arrest some person like a female can be arrested only by the woman police. And even the provision says the woman cannot be arrested after sunset and between sunrise. After sunset and between sunrise.
Yeah.
Not at night time. So sometimes police are misusing the powers. After the sunset also, the police visit the woman accused house and immediately arrest the. That is not permissible in law.
As you talked about visiting house, so I want to ask that is it required to answer all the questions of the police?
While you meant to say while arresting the accused?
Yeah, I mean, there is any accused and police visits their house. So the person is required to answer all their questions, because I've seen in many foreign countries, like in USA, that they are not answering all the questions. They are just demanding their lawyer on the spot, and they are not ready to talk with the police. So what's in our country? What's the scenario?
In our country, the provision says that the legal aid of advocate. Even accused, while arresting, the accused can demand the presence of the accused, presence of the advocate. Even while interrogation, at some times, even accused can demand the presence of an advocate while interrogating the accused also.
Okay.
Even after arrest also, it is the right of the accused to inform his advocate, along with their relatives also.
Okay.
He can demand to the police that I want to inform my advocate that I have been arrested. Even the right are given under the constitution also, by the same way as just provided in the CRPC. The provisions of right of the accused are always coming out from the constitution, and these are the basic rights. Even the right of the accused also, even he can demand the medical examination of his body also.
Oh,
Sometimes police are using force or ill treating the accused.
yeah,
So
misbehaving.
the provision says, Supreme Court has also held in so many judgments that whenever the accused will be arrested, the said accused should be taken to the medical officer immediately to examine his medical condition. First, this is the mandatory provision.
Okay.
Immediately he has to taken up to the medical officer immediately, and after 24 hours, after custody of 24 hours, he should be again examined by the medical officer. So during that 24 hours of the custody of the police, if he has been ill treated by the police using some force, or if he has been assaulted by the police, so that evidence may come out from the medical evidence. You
Oh.
understand?
Yeah.
So that is the mandatory provisions provided in the law. So while arresting the accused, even people and accused can demand in front of the police that I should be medically examined.
And what if
I
they
have
don't agree with our demands?
Yes. Then the option is also with the accused. Whenever he will be produced before the magistrate after 24 hours, then he can complain to the magistrate also that I have been not provided medical aid by the police. I have not been provided my right about informing my advocate. I have not been provided by the police informing my relatives also. So he can immediately complain to the magistrate.
No.
So in that case, magistrate will write his complaint and warn the police.
Okay.
And even magistrate can pass a judicial order also. Even magistrate can register a complaint against the police
Oh.
that police has not followed the provisions of law while arresting the accused. So these are the provisions. But sometimes what happens that whenever the accused will be arrested and whenever he will produce before the magistrate, some police may give threat to the accused that if we will get the remand from the court, then we will do like this. We will ill treat you. We will prepare your case. Then you will be convicted. So in that case, sometimes police accused will under fear will not complain the magistrate.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes
It might be.
this is most important right of the accused. Most important right of the people. If some people may involve in false case. So if they will aware of the right that police has done this malpractice or even has ill treated him, then in that case they can avail this provision also.
Okay.
They must have to complain the magistrate. So this is the basic right. And these people has to understand they should not fear from the police. They have to immediately file a complaint before the magistrate.
Now, moving forward, I want to ask about how a normal person can register FIR in case of any violence that has occurred with him.
Now, so far as this is the basic right of a people, sometimes police is not registering the FIR promptly.
Yes.
So the mandatory duty of the police officer to register an FIR promptly. So far as about the some serious offenses also, you are also you may go through the even in a daily newspaper that in some part of our country police is not registering the FIR of rapes also.
Yeah, it is
Even
really concerning.
you can heard you are even you are very well aware about the daily newses in the daily news of in different part of the country. And nowadays it is uh, very difficult mode for the people to approach the police, and police are mostly avoiding to register an offense.
Yes.
So the law provides that even complaint can be sent through email also. So the performa of the FIR is also available on the website of the police department. Even some person may some people may have a problem to operate the emails and computer also like this. So it sometimes if some complainant will approach the police in police station, then police are used to wait them for the longer time, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. So in that case, that person, that complainant can immediately approach the police commissioner.
Directly.
That this police officer is not directly. That this police officer is not registering my complaint immediately. Even second option is that the control room in every district and in every state, that some all in all states, districts, control room of police are provided. Control room. So the control room number just like 100 and 101, even that person can immediately call on that number, that is control room, immediately can send the message to the police that this offense has been committed by the person. That is the second approach. And third one is even he can give the complaint in writing to the police commissioner also.
If the police is not registering, that in that case only.
Registering the complaint.
Yeah.
In that case only. Even he can submit an application to the police station also. So there are different modes provided for the public to file a complaint in case the police is not registering the complaint. Even lastly, if he will helpless, if he will finally complain before the police commissioner also, then he can approach the court and get the direction from the court that police is not registering my complaint, even though there is serious offenses committed by the accused. So these are the mode provided under the law.
Okay. So
Even it is not necessary that to engage. First of all, he has to approach the higher police officers to file a complaint. So these are the modes of filing the FIR before the police as well as in the court.
Okay, so I think you are known for addressing many complex cases. You have fought many cases in
Yeah.
your asked. So I want to just know about any of the case, any interesting case or any high profile case that you have ever fought.
Yes, I have fought so many high profile cases. I have appeared in so many cases. In one of the case, I appeared in the Shorabuddin encounter case.
Okay.
You have heard about the Shorabuddin encounter case in 2010. It might be in 2010.
So I think many people
I
don't
think,
know about the case, even including me. So can you just describe what
yeah,
was the case?
yeah. Okay. So some encounter was took place of some terrorist was uh, encountered by our Gujarat police.
Okay.
So in that case, so far as I have appeared on behalf of one of the police officer, in that case, some controversy of between the police department and accused are also there. But anyhow, that trial has been completed.
Hmm.
Now I would like to in say in one of the case,
Hmm.
in some POCSO case,
Yeah.
that trial has been finished, and in that case, so procedurally it is very lengthy to explain,
Hmm.
but at least some interesting point I would like to narrate,
Definitely.
that while conducting the trial, some police officers are also used to do some illegalities in investigation.
Hmm.
They are preparing some false evidence
Hmm.
to involve the accused in serious crime.
Yeah.
In serious crime.
Hmm.
In one case tried by me, so far as in the POCSO case,
Hmm.
that police has prepared two FSL report.
Hmm.
Two FSL report. One FSL report, the finding given by the FSL is different.
Hmm.
In second FSL report, finding is some modified by the police,
Hmm.
showing seriousness towards the accused.
Hmm.
So in both the way, when I have conducted the trial,
Hmm.
while cross-examining that FSL officer and medical officer, it was come out that police has done some wrong to involve the accused and forged this document
Hmm.
in this type of serious offenses. So basically, it is very difficult to the whole case,
Hmm.
so far as in this meeting.
Yeah.
But I can suggest that every advocate has to work hard. Every advocate has to work hard for the person,
Hmm.
for those who are defending that person.
Hmm. Uh,
So my
hmm.
my suggestion is that every advocate, those who are defending that accused or complainant,
Hmm.
has to work hard and find out some defense
Hmm.
in favor of the accused, or find out the strong evidence to protect the complainant, both way.
Hmm. So for our
So
viewers,
there are so many cases.
yeah, so for our viewers, you told about POCSO. I understand all that
Yeah,
thing as I'm from a law background. But for our viewers, can you just describe what is POCSO?
yeah. This is POCSO. Mainly, this act is enacted for the minor children in
Hmm.
a simple way.
Yeah.
I can say the sexually abused,
Hmm.
so far as the female children also, male children also, the act is provided. Apart from the IPC, the Central Act says
Hmm.
some different provisions
Yeah.
that even nowadays these offenses are day by day increased.
Yes.
Generally, the minor girls
Hmm.
are abused by the male
Hmm.
male persons, and most of the sometimes nowadays our minor children are victimized.
Hmm.
Therefore, this act is enacted to strengthen the law
Hmm.
to take the strict actions in this type of offenses.
Okay.
Punishment in the act is also enhanced,
Hmm.
just like a 10 years punishment, life imprisonment, hanging. So the this crime can be controlled.
Hmm.
So far as the minor minor children's, these are the basic laws. So far as
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
you are also aware of the latest news in every part of the country, every daily minors are sexually abused.
Just recently, I think
So
yesterday, I
it
read in the newspaper that there was a minor girl that was abused, I think in Maharashtra, Badlapur district.
Maharashtra Badlapur district, even you will read daily two or three news about the sexual abusement of the children.
Hmm.
So to take the strict action to punish that accused,
Hmm.
that particular law POCSO Act is enacted. So the this act also control
Hmm.
this type of serious offenses. Even the provisions of this act is also like this, that it should be investigated by some designated police officer.
Hmm.
Even designated courts are also constituted for this purpose.
Hmm.
Even some special public prosecutors are appointed
Hmm.
to conduct the trials.
Yeah.
Even to safeguard the victim,
Hmm.
minor victim.
Hmm.
The deposition means deposition. You understand the deposition of the witness.
No.
Deposition means the okay. So statement.
Hmm. Yeah, statement.
Magistrate is recording the statement in court.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
have you attended the court any time, or have you attended the trial of some criminal case?
Yeah. Yes.
Sometimes
Yes, I have.
have you attended?
Yes.
So you know about the trial,
Hmm.
that whenever trial will start,
Hmm.
the witness will be put in the box,
Yeah. Witness box.
and public prosecutor will ask the question to the witness
Hmm.
or complainant,
Hmm.
and the statement given by the witness will be recorded by the officer of the court.
Hmm.
It will be typed
Hmm.
in the computer, and that statement, on upon that statement, the defense advocate will cross examine
Hmm.
that witness.
Hmm.
That you know about the procedure of the trial, you know.
Not exactly.
Not exactly, but this is the procedure
Hmm.
of conducting the trial in the court.
Yeah, as far as we have talked
As far
about
as
this POCSO thing, so I think there are also a lot of cases in which this act is being misused by people.
of course, it may happen minor, in the case of minor victims,
Hmm.
the possibilities are very less. Possibilities are very less
Okay.
because
Hmm.
minor abuses are increased.
Hmm.
The reason I don't know. Minor, and even we can say that generally minor child are also, we can consider that they are very innocent people.
Hmm.
Minor children are very innocent,
Yes.
so they can, we expect that minors will not tell the incorrect things
Hmm.
or not state any false things. Always minor is supposed to be believed, always.
Hmm.
Sometimes if parents and if that minor will be under the control of the parents, or in some people, if they may be guided by some false guidance. It may happen, but I have I have seen in so many cases that minor children are those who are victim are very innocent. So I believe that it should be strictly dealt with.
But what are the
So
punishments for
in
that,
it,
for the
there
POCSO
are
case?
there are different punishment. S- So far as the some provision, some minor female minor, if some male person has touched her private parts, then it may be considered as a lighter offense. But now the punishment has been increased to 10 years, 20 years. It may be the hanging in so far as in murder, rape with murder. So there are different provisions, and punishment are not lighter punishments in this act. These are very harsh punishment are provided in the law
No.
mainly.
So we have discussed a lot of things, including the people rights while dealing with police, the FIR process, and
Yeah,
the POCSO case. So
yeah,
to conclude,
yeah.
I would, if you would like anything to say to our audience.
My message is to the audience is mainly, at least don't ignore the law. Even nowadays it is available on Google also. If the people will not be able to find out the law book, there are so many sources on Google and YouTube. They can search, they can search, even they can put a question on Google that what will be the remedy of this offense, what will be the remedy to protect themselves, what will be the law, and our Google Bhagwan is ready to answer.
Yeah.
So every time, it sometimes it is difficult for the people. They will think that they will approach the advocate, then advocate will charge. So each and every people must have to take the interest, and they must have to get the knowledge of law. Knowledge of law. My message is like this. So in particularly if they are having the knowledge, then at least they can fight it in a proper way.
Yeah.
Proper way. And injustice will not cause to him. So my request and my message to the all people that they should aware with the law, basic law, because this basic law are usually always daily they will be in touch with that particular law provisions. Generally, sometimes something will happen, then they will be confused. Then what step they have to take. So they can join some seminars also. If some institution organizing seminar on law, they should that seminars. Even they should read the law on Google, YouTube. Nowadays, so many peoples are uh, giving the and upload their lectures on YouTube
Yeah. There are even advocates
about
who are
law.
posting things about law.
Yeah, so at least my suggestion is that the message, the people should be very aware and awoken about the law. So somebody should not be cheated by the people. Some should not be cheated by the some law person or some police also.
Yeah, definitely.
The word used by me, I should not use the cheated, but sometimes it may happen that people will so much confused in this type of situation. that what they will do.
Hmm.
So every people should understand. See, to understand the law
Hmm.
and to understand the procedure is very easy.
Hmm.
See, the advocates are not the special persons. They are also reading the law.
Yeah.
They are also reading the law.
Hmm.
See, each and every person, those who are educated,
Hmm. Yeah.
and 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 graduate
Hmm.
in some different sectors,
Hmm.
just like an MCom, BCom, PhD, even they can understand the language of law. They can understand the language of law. So, at least to protect themselves, to protect their family, to protect and to help the other people,
Hmm.
to guide the other people also.
Hmm.
If they will have a knowledge of law, then they can represent themselves before the court, before the police in a very nice way.
Hmm.
So, my request to the people is like this, that they should be very well aware about the law,
Hmm.
so they can protect themselves by, even I can say that even they can argue
Hmm.
before the police and before the law authority that this is the law.
Hmm. Yeah.
I know this law. So kindly help me.
Yeah. Their
So
confidence,
these are
their
the
self-esteem
basic.
increase.
So that is the main purpose
Hmm.
of conveying this message.
Yeah, definitely. So it was really very nice to have you here. We have learned a lot of new things.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
thank you, sir, for being the part of today's podcast.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you giving me a good opportunity, and we will meet again.